But just want to start by saying, thanks to the fans, to our fans that stayed, stuck around. We appreciate them being there at the end of the ball game. Those that left early ought to be ashamed of themselves. It's a good thing our players didn't play with the kind of effort or give up like a lot of them did. I thought that was embarrassing. I thought it was embarrassing for Texas A&M to have more people in the stadium at the end of the ball game than we did. And so, I was proud of our players. Thought we played extremely hard. I thought, we just didn't get off to a very good start, obviously, and we needed to get some stops in the second half, and I thought we did. We talked about it at halftime. Got a couple of stops and scored a couple of touchdowns early when we get back into the ball game, and our guys did exactly that. It's a shame we couldn't make a play right down there at the end of the game. 2-point play we had three options really for Colby. Had a run play called, and then had two individual routes that we were trying to get a one-on-one. They brought a safety out and double Quentin. So we had a pretty good back shoulder throw. RP Stewart, something that that we do a lot, and we've had some success doing this year. And we just didn't make the best throw. And just I thought Colby played incredibly well. I thought he showed a lot of composure. I just thought our kids played hard. I've never been more proud of a group of football players than I am this group, just because they battled and hung in there, and I was really, really proud of what they did.
Questions?
Sonny, what was the difference in those first 5 or 6 possessions of the game compared to the last part of the game where the offense just could not be stopped?
Yeah, we had a hard time getting into the rhythm early. I think we were probably a little nervous. I didn't ever get that sense. I don't know what else to attribute it to, because we didn't make plays that we typically make during those first couple of series offensively. And then we had a hard time, I think, adjusting to Manziel's speed a little bit. So you can watch it on tape. We tried to get somebody to show us that kind of speed in practice, and it's just a hard thing to replicate. And it took us a while to get adjusted, I think, to that. Once we did, I thought we played better. Had our defense not played as well as they did in the third quarter, we wouldn't have been able to get back into the ball game. I thought they played exceptionally well. We made a lot of plays. We got some 3 and outs, and did everything we could to give us a chance to come back and win the ball.
Coach, you guys were down 14-0, I believe, in first, and you decided to go for a 4th down on, I believe, their 45-yard line. It obviously didn't work out for you. They went down and scored again. Is that something in your mind now? You maybe look back and say, oh, maybe I should have punted the ball there, because it seems like you kind of gave it a little bit of room there.
No, not at all. Not at all. I think that was something going into the ball game. That we knew we were going to have to convert some 4th downs in order to have a chance to win. And luckily, we converted some later on in the game and gave us opportunities to win the football game. But no, I don't regret doing it.
Was that big interception near the end of the game, was that a turning point for you? Did the kids really then believe they could win?
Well, I thought when we started to make that run there in the third quarter, really right before that, I think our guys started, we kind of got that momentum on the sideline and that sense of excitement. And I think we're a football team that's kind of a team of runs. I think we've proven to do that all year. We made that run in the third quarter, we go into the fourth quarter, and that's kind of what we've done all year. And I think that's when we got our momentum. And, our guys really played so poorly in the first half. We had 3 key penalties in the first half that kept drives alive. And I think all we needed to do was play a little smarter football. And once we started doing that, we started getting some stops defensively. And as I said, I thought it gave us a chance to win the ball game.
Speaking of running, can you talk about the up and down swing of you're up, get within 2 points, and then Manziel breaks off that run, everybody kind of starts leaving and thinks the game's over, and then Patton comes down.
Yeah, it's just the same thing with our football team. Our guys don't give up. We talked about playing 60 minutes, and that's what they did. They were here to play 60 minutes, and they played as hard as they could play for all 60 minutes, and that's the cornerstone of our entire program, is to play hard every single play. We're going to make some mistakes. We're going to get beat in some matchups. We're going to do all those kind of things, but we're not going to let anybody play any harder than we do.
Tell us about that onside kick. That was...
Yeah, Matt Nelson's a really good onside kick guy, and I thought it was a perfect kick. We executed it well and gave us a chance to tie the football game up. I can't say I'm surprised just because he does kick it so well, and I think a lot of times in that situation, you know, who wants the ball works, just kind of who gets it. And our guys wanted it, and we're able to make a play.
Coach,
When the
talk about
offense
the,
came off the sideline at some point Sunday in that third quarter, were they able to tell that there was something going on with A&M defense, fatigue?
Yeah, our guys thought well, I think just momentum, you know, I think momentum, and I think A&M faced what we faced this year at times, is they were playing with the lead. You know, when they're playing with the lead, the other team's a little bit desperate. So, you know, we were going for it on fourth down, which again is hard to stop. When you've got 4 downs to get 10 yards. You know, and so they were facing, like I said, some of the things that we faced this year defensively. And so our guys, you know, once we got into a rhythm, you know, we started playing with a lot of confidence. We started playing with a good sense of pace. You know, I thought Quentin Patton was spectacular tonight. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a receiver play as well as he played. You know, I mean, he just dominated out there. And you know, it was, if you're a fan, I don't know how you can see a better college football game. I mean, their quarterback, that was a special performance, and Quentin Patton, that was a remarkable performance. It was a hell of a football game.
A lot of people were making a big deal out of Sonny calling this Texas biggest regular season game in its history. I know it didn't turn out the way you wanted, but a lot of people also went to bed tonight when it was 27-0. A lot of people who were going to write about this and who were going to be voting polls and thinking this was a blowout and going to say the score. What statement does it make about Texas football program at this point?
Well, you know, it's like I told our team. I mean, I was really proud of the way that they fought, but we came here to win. I mean, you know, so there's no more victories in this deal. But I don't know if I've ever been more proud of a football team for handling adversity the way that these guys did. We just kept battling and kept believing and kept supporting each other. And again, I mean, I'm really, really proud of what they did tonight.
116 points. Did you in your craziest imagination ever believe that would be that?
You know, it's college football these days. I mean, it's crazy what happens Saturdays. You know, we just never know. Yeah, I'm not sure I thought this game would play out like this, but you know, we kind of wanted to get into the fourth quarter. We knew we were going to have to score some points, just because it's a tough matchup for us defensively when the quarterback come out like this, like it is most of them. And you know, it was a crazy football game, but again, you know, something to behold the way our guys can fight.
Coach, go back to that that play down in the red zone that looked like a fumble. What did the officials tell you? What was the ruling?
Which one now?
Where when it was returned for what looked like down to the 20.
You know, I don't know what happened. I mean, no one blew a whistle, and so the only time the whistle was blown was on our 40-yard line going the other direction. And so they called him down, but no one blew a whistle. I was trying to get somebody to explain to me why the ball carrier was called down after there was no whistle. Nobody could.
Coach, you said last week after the UNLV win that this game right here wouldn't define your season either way, regardless of how the outcome came out. Obviously, you guys came up on the short of the stick, but you obviously were able to close the gap against a talented, historical, successful program where in the past, games like this have gone kind of lopsided for you guys. You feel a little bit better now going against programs like this?
Yeah, I feel good going against anybody. I think we have that kind of football team. You know, as I said, we came here to win this football game, and we made too many mistakes to win it. You know, ultimately, but you know, like I said, we came to win, and there's no solace in in not finding a way to win because we're so bad. We felt like we could come in, felt like we were going to at halftime. Believe it or not, I really did. Walked in the locker room, saw the look on our guys' faces, and I thought, you know, we have a great chance to win this football.
Is this going to be a tough week to coach?
No, I think it'll be good. It'll be a good week for us. I mean, our guys will be, you know, there's going to be so much to learn from this film. This will be a great teaching film. This will make us a better football team having played this game tonight, no doubt about it. And so we'll take the tape, we'll look at it, we'll dissect it, we'll make corrections, and we'll be a better football team next Saturday against Idaho than we were going into tomorrow.
Well,
One of the top 25 teams in the country.
You know, I just hope we're better than Idaho next week. That's kind of our goal every week is to figure out a way to win a football game. You know, I think we have a good football team. I don't think there's any question about it.
there's an old cliche about you play games one at a time, take them one game at a time, but you're predicted to win the the WAC, to be champions again. Where do you think, how is that going to play out now?
Well, you know, we're starting conference play. It's a little unusual to start this late. We never play 6-time conference games. It's just the way the WAC is now. We're only having 6 games in the league. So, you know, half the season's over, but now we're just starting conference. It's a brand new season for us. You know, and I think that's, you know, our number one goal of every year is to win our conference. And so, you know, we've got our goal ahead of us still. You know, we just got to keep improving and keep battling, and really, honestly, take it one game a week. And it does sound cliche, but you know, you can't look ahead. You know, it doesn't do you any good. It doesn't do you any good to think big picture. You know, we got to think about having a good practice one day and learn a lot from this film and getting ready for a good football game.
Anything else? All right,